That's like what the radio guys would do, airplane guys, so that you know what it stands for. Charlie, Bravo, Delta. It's Hunt for Wellness, episode number 82. Welcome to Hunt for Wellness. I am John Hunt.
And I'm Christy Hunt.
And this is the show where we help you live your best life with mind, body, and spirit. And this episode of Hunt for Wellness is brought to you by waterdistillers.com. Great machines that produce great water for your great wellness. Check them out over at www.waterdistillers.com. All right, Charlie, Bravo, Delta. That's like what the radio guys would do, airplane guys, so that you know what it stands for.
Right.
CBD.
CBD.
CBD, it's one of those things that, it's been around forever, but there's been issues in the past. But also, a lot of people just know it as CBD because what is actually the real name of it?
Cannabidiol.
Oh, okay. I won't even try repeating
That's why
that one. That's why they call it CBD. Yeah.
Right.
Well, there's probably a lot of misconceptions out there.
Yeah, and it hasn't been around forever.
Well, a long time.
Available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're going to talk about CBD today. And, of course, we're going to be talking about Young Living's CBD as part of this because we're Young Living brand partners. And all the products that we mention later on in this program are available over at hunt4wellness.com. Episode 82, there's links there, and you can just buy them right off the Young Living website using our link and our number. Mm-hmm. And that works good. Okay, where do we start?
Well, we're going to answer a lot of questions about CBD.
Yeah, a lot of people have questions. A lot of people think it's drugs, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that like the biggest concern? People think, I'm going to take this and I'm going to get high.
Right. I think that's what people are concerned about.
It's
not marijuana.
Yeah, it is not marijuana.
So it's the same. It comes from the hemp plant. Both marijuana and CBD all come from the hemp plant, but they're not the same.
Yeah. Isn't like one all female plants? They plant all female CBD plants, and that forces them to.
So it's hemp. The hemp. The
plant
is hemp.
Hemp
yes.
plant, right?
So it's they plant the hemp plant, and it's been hybridized to become marijuana, and they remove all the male plants, so it's just a female plant that produces the THC. Much THC.
And that's how you get marijuana.
So that's how you get marijuana.
Right, yeah.
But in the hemp plant is some THC, a little bit of THC, and CBD, mostly CBD.
Okay.
And so what they do, so that's anyways where it comes from.
Okay. All right. We got that straightened out. And of course, we're not going to talk about anything that has marijuana in it.
No. Young Living does not sell marijuana.
Yes, or CBD that has even THC in it, correct?
Right.
Yeah, because that's what a lot of people say. How much THC does it have in it? And I think people just want to go somewhere with that. But we're not going
going there.
We're not going there.
Okay.
Okay, good.
So, what's the big deal about CBD? Why do we want to even know about it?
Yeah.
Well, it's really a powerful plant.
Yeah.
And CBD seems to be like a miracle worker.
Yeah.
There are significant studies on it doing many different things in the body, from resting to stress and so much more. So I'd encourage you to do some more research on your own.
Yep.
And just put CBD in Google and check out some of the latest science on it, so you can see for yourself some of the studies that are being released.
Right.
And there's many studies.
But don't necessarily believe everything you read on the internet. So make sure the source is good. So
that's very true.
Very important. Yeah.
That's very true. So, the hemp plant has been around since the beginning of time. When God created all the other plants, he also created the hemp plant, and it was really an awesome plant. Just a little back history in it. colonial farmers could be fined by the British government if they did not grow hemp because it was such an important crop. It was used for making sails, for paper, for clothing. Even early drafts of the Declaration of Independence were written on hemp paper.
Wow.
And so it was used all over the place, and
That's
it was
amazing.
used for medicine as well. So what happened with it was the people that were in direct competition with certain businesses, those business owners set out to make hemp illegal so it wouldn't compete with their business.
Huh. Sounds political.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
political.
Well, it's all about livelihood, isn't it?
Yeah. And we've been trained to be scared of cannabis and cannabidiol because of the legal climate in the United States where it started with the marijuana tax law of 1937 that taxed cannabis and had nothing to do with hemp being dangerous, but it shifted the mindset of the people to think of it as marijuana because it comes from the same plant. And so it did get outlawed, but then back in 2018, it got unoutlawed.
Unoutlawed.
Inlawed?
Yes. Inlawed, yeah. It was legal.
So it was made legal.
There we go.
Yes. So we can use it. And hemp is a plant, and it produces phytocannabinoids, which enhance the body's endocannabinoid system, which is much like how essential oils don't cure disease, but they aid the body's natural immune system. And it's like doing behind the scenes things to help the cells communicate well. So it's like when your soldiers are reinforced, they can do the fighting on their own. And so the endocannabinoid system, by boosting that up, the body can function better and do the things that it normally does or wants to do. So the industry is just growing by leaps and bounds.
Yes.
But there is an issue with purity.
Yes.
And hemp is also a great plant to clean the ground.
So like farmers use that in between crops?
They can use it, if there's been like a bad, like when there was Chernobyl, you know, the nuclear disaster, and the grounds were contaminated, they used hemp to remove some of the toxins from the ground. So it's important when you are purchasing hemp, when you're purchasing CBD, to know where it's been grown and if it's been grown on a clean ground, because otherwise it's also pulling up toxins out of the ground and it can be in the CBD.
Ooh, don't like that.
No. So
well, that's another thing with Young Living, the seed to seal promise, and of course they're not going to do anything bad.
No.
When they grow, they're going to make sure the land is good, and so that's
exactly.
Great.
They grow it on very clean ground and organically, beyond organic actually, and everything is tested.
Yes.
By Young Living and a third party. And if it fails the test of contamination or doesn't have the right constituents, then it is not sold to you. So that is a great thing.
Awesome.
Yeah. So is CBD safe?
Is CBD safe?
What do you think?
I would think so. We wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't.
Or using it.
Yes. I mean, maybe not all is, but I would hope it is.
Right. So just some side effects of CBD are just drowsiness, and there can be changes in appetite or weight. But it is not harmful to the person. So, and it's not the same as marijuana. THC is what is marijuana.
Yeah.
And so there is no THC in Young Living CBD.
So I'm not going to get high.
No, you're not going to get high.
Good.
And also, some people need to be drug tested for their work.
Yeah, that's right.
Like airline pilots or, people that have a lot of responsibility that they cannot be high.
Right, yeah.
And so you can take the CBD and still be drug tested and not test positive.
That's great.
not have a positive drug test. So that's really encouraging.
You also want to make sure you don't eat a poppy seed muffin.
That's right.
'Cause that will make you
Test positive.
Test positive. Okay.
Too, yes.
That's a bonus tip.
Yeah. And the World Health Organization in 2017 published a report on CBD, and that there has not been a single case globally of physical dependence or withdrawal symptoms from CBD or any cases of abuse.
So you really can't overdose on it.
No, and
Yeah.
you can't become addicted to
Okay.
CBD.
Great.
So it's not harmful to you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And the body, you don't overdose it either. Like the body will take what it wants and flushes it out.
Oh,
So
you can't even overdose.
even doses up to 1,500 milligrams a day, about 90 times what a doctor would recommend, were tolerated in humans.
Oh, okay.
The body flushes it out, what it doesn't need. So that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's safe. And I think when you're trying to figure out how much CBD a person should use, you just start slow.
Mm-hmm.
Low and slow is typically what we say, just like 4 drops or half a dropper,
Right.
And you can apply that to your skin, just rub it in and use it twice a day. So in the morning, about 12 hours apart, so that you have like an even system. It takes a few
Nice.
days to build up in the system.
Yep.
And then you want to get it evenly dosed.
Yeah.
And then if you need more, you can add a little more.
Yeah, that's
Or
great.
if that's enough.
Yeah, we should probably also talk about how Young Living's CBD is maybe different than others, because you can get CBD at the gas station,
Yeah.
right? You can get it just
Right.
about anywhere, but you got to be really careful what you get.
Yes. So really cool what Young Living has done. There's most CBD is whole or broad spectrum.
Okay, broad
And
spectrum, yeah.
that means the whole plant. So that means you get CBD and you get some THC as well. And so Young Living decided to do it differently, called Smart Spectrum CBD.
Smart spectrum. I like that.
And so what they did was they took an isolate. They just removed the CBD from the plant.
Okay.
And then what they did was they added in essential oils. And so essential oils are like the carrier of the CBD into the cells.
Okay. Yeah, because they get in right away.
Right. And so because the essential oils have terpenes, that's the delivery system, and we were removing the terpenes from the hemp plant by just getting the isolate. So we used essential oils instead. And then you get the benefit of essential oils and CBD.
Wow, that's great.
So that's called Smart Spectrum. And
Smart. It sounds like
right.
the smartest one. So you always
Right.
want to go with the smartest one.
Right. Be smart.
Yeah.
So, and there's like cinnamon is one of the ones they have, citrus and peppermint, and all of them are really good.
Yeah. And those are oils, right? So it's
Those
CBD oil
Right.
with essential oils in it.
Right.
Nice.
So it's oily,
Yeah.
Um,
Are we going to talk about any of those products, or we're not there yet?
we can talk about them.
Let's talk about them because you mentioned the oils, but I know there's a roll-on. Is the roll-on also the oil? Or
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It is an oil with different essential oils in it.
Okay, I got it.
So that's the CBD Calm
CBD
Roll-On,
Calm, yeah.
and really helps to create a peaceful environment and relax the mind and unwind. It's infused with powerful oils for resting,
Yeah.
like frankincense, lavender, orange, vetiver, and ylang ylang. And this is great to roll on your chest, on your wrists, take a deep breath, use it before bed, or use it when you just need to calm down, or one of the family members needs to calm down.
Yeah, just put it on the wrist, right?
Right.
And it gets in your system right away.
Getting stressed out.
Yep.
CBD Calm, super good. And
Awesome.
yeah. The other thing is the dropper. That's kind of what I was
Yeah.
talking about at first.
The oil bottles with a dropper. Yeah, and you
Right.
only use a few drops.
Right. And so you just, like I said, you use it twice a day.
Mm-hmm. And does that one come in different strengths?
Yes, that comes in 500, and 1,000 milligrams.
All right. So if you want to just start, you might start with the
500, the regular strength. Called regular strength, and then the other is called extra strength. So start with the regular strength and see how that goes for you.
Okay.
And then if you feel like you're needing a little more, you can switch to the extra strength. If you've never used CBD, I would recommend starting with the regular strength.
Yeah.
And if you need more of or if you have used it before, then I'd probably start with extra strength.
Yeah. We'd like to remind you to head over to Hunt4Wellness.com, episode number 82. That's the show notes for this page. We also have a blue button there, which is our connect button. If you have any questions like, well, I'm not sure which one to use, or how should I start, or how do I use it, we're there to answer all the questions. We have a connect call. We can point you in the right direction, so feel free to use that. It's one of the benefits of buying through our site is that you get support with it and education. So make sure you do that, Hunt4Wellness.com.
And I just like to say the first time I used that CBD dropper, just rubbing it on my forearm, it was like, oh my goodness, my body just like relaxed.
Oh yeah.
Just immediate calm down. It felt so good.
Yes.
And so that's amazing. The other thing that we have is the topical ointment CBD Rub.
Okay, the Rub, yes.
Don't you love that?
Yes, it's great. It is just a great line of CBD products.
And so if you've got some sore muscles, hiking, going to the gym, moving,
living life,
exactly, lifting up little children, you rub that CBD Rub on to those muscles, and it's got camphor, clove, helichrysum, lemon, peppermint, tea tree, wintergreen, and more, and they soothe those muscles. It feels so good.
Yes.
It's very calming, very soothing. Just helps those sore muscles to relax.
I'm starting to get relaxed already
I
here.
know.
This is great. We better finish the show up pretty soon because I might be dozing off here.
Yeah, and that is one of the good things for it, of what it does. So there's a few ways to order it. You can just order things individually, or you can order a starter kit, which has the dropper and the roll-on and the CBD Rub.
Yeah, premium starter kit. We'll put a link to that for the CBD premium starter bundle. We'll put that right on the show notes over at Hunt4Wellness.com, episode 82. Yeah, that's a great way to start because you get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and you get a little discount when you get it.
Yeah, those premium starter bundles typically give you the best price.
Yes.
When you buy things together.
Exactly.
Awesome. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Peace and calm from CBD. CBD.
Charlie, Bravo, Delta. It's great. Well, this episode of Hunt for Wellness brought to you by waterdistillers.com. Great machines that produce great water for your great wellness. waterdistillers.com. And after we're done taking our nap and relaxing so much, we'll be back next time for another episode of Hunt for Wellness.